good games on today. Should be home in time for the Thunder games. That shit should be good.
What's Cleveland doing with their life?
I don't know. Let me see what the scores are. What happened, man? You shot this one out? Who you got in the finals, man? Well, I guess we can get that on the discussion. Yeah, man. I'm ready to see a really good final, but I think that's gonna be a Western Conference final.
Still up on 16, man.
I'm not gonna sleep on the Sixers. Like they are. Like, you know, when you play 2K, you get rid of all your veterans, your draft picks, and you draft a bunch of rookies and you start building and you get better, and then all of a sudden you're the best team in the league. They kind of did that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this could be the start of when they're better than everybody.
Yep, it's scary.
It's not there yet, though. I don't think.
No, not yet. They might even be a year away. You know, one more full year. But I'll say this: they're gonna definitely be a team that's gonna scare a lot of teams, because they know if they get clicking, what are they on? I think they won 17 in a row or something like that. I mean, you don't do that by accident. Like, that team's got to have some sort of synergy. And watching them play together, they look like they have fun playing it. You know, like, I think, like, even when we look at, like, let's say even in Insanity, the Knicks, or when Melo and Raymond Felton and Amari Stoudemire had their year where they went nuts, like, the team just has a different energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's where right now they got that youthful exuberance. If Embiid can stay healthy.
That's their gift and their curse. It's their youth. You know what I mean? Yeah. They don't have that experience to get through a Cleveland. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, maybe not even a Boston, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, but like the inexperience, you know, they don't know how to stay healthy enough to get through a Cleveland or you know what I'm saying? Boston's a young team too. Right. They don't know how to.
Right.
But they've been very careful, though. I'll give them that as far as with their players, even with Markel, what's his name? Markel Fultz, right? They were real careful with how they brought him back and everything. So
they gave Simmons a year.
Yeah, they gave him the year. Right. So they've been handling and managing their players pretty well. Even with Embiid, when they was bringing him back, they were giving him 20 some odd minutes. They weren't fully throwing him out there. He was frustrated. Right. But they done a good job of that, I think.
Yeah, like players his height, they tend to have injury problems.
Right.
Like from Yao.
So I take the guard, man.
To Porzingis
I take the 2 guard.
Yeah.
With the small forward.
Sam Bowie.
Right.
Like, how far back you want to go? Like Al Sampson. Like,
and their coach is actually going to change. Yeah, I mean, right, with the microfracture injuries, and, you know, Andrew Bynum, you know, had his hot 4 or 5 years, he gone. But the coach for the Sixers definitely is a rarity, where he's been with them through some really bad years and they didn't get rid of him. Usually the guy who gets through the bad years is gone before the guy comes in and gets him. You know what I mean? Like Steve Kerr. You know, not to say Kerr. I think Kerr's done a good job with the team. Right. But clearly Jackson got them going. You know, built the team up, gave it his coach and gave it his center. And then, you know, it was like, all right, I come in and the engine's already going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, so I think that's where Philly's interesting. I want to see where they are 2 years from now. Because I think they're going to be a problem. And I think if LeBron wants to coach for the rest of his career, that's a very interesting location.
Hey, man. LeBron got a little while before you start thinking about retirement, man. The guy's a machine, man. You know what I'm saying? But
got some mileage, man.
Yeah, man. This is true. He started earlier than most.
Right, and he's been in the playoffs deep every year. Right. Like, I wonder where he's at on games played, you know, at this stage. I know he's probably ahead of a lot of guys at this age, let alone a career.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Extremely dope.
That's why he's very high up on the totals on, you know what I'm saying, points, rebounds, assists, and minutes played. And like, he's gonna have to bring a lot of finesse to his game if he wants to play into his 40s.
And who they playing?
He may not want that.
Who they playing? Cleveland's playing
Indiana.
Right now they're getting smacked, actually, right? They're down like 30 points or whatever.
Yeah, they're a team with length and shooting that could, and a little athleticism that could probably give them a problem.
Cleveland's going to have a rough time with everybody they face if they plan on getting to the finals. It's not going to be as easy a road as it was for.
Right, they're in it. They're in it this year.
And they're going to be banged up by the time they get there.
And them young boys are chomping at the bit. You know, all of them. They all want to slay the king. So it's like, I want to be that first guy that knocks his team out. You know?
Like, Milwaukee better get it now.
Right.
'Cause
Milwaukee blew
the
that game
Sixers
today.
on their ass.
Milwaukee blew the game today, man.
Or
Yeah, they blew the game to Boston. And
Milwaukee
Boston's
did that.
just a gutty team, man. Boston is just a gutty team, man. Yeah.
Boston's gonna be a big problem. Also,
They're a gutty
you gotta
team.
think they doing all of this with their
Without
two
Hayward
stars.
and Irving.
They never had Hayward.
yeah.
Gutty team, man. Like, yo, their coach is the man. He keeps that thing going. No matter who's there, no, who's not, and obviously the players got to show up. But
The East is gonna be a problem, but you gotta think where does this leave the Knicks in the conversation?
trouble.
You know what I'm saying? You
I
got some things to go up against. Toronto is the best team during the regular season and postseason.
You just don't got it.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
we'll see this year because they got a bench this year.
But
You know,
you got to consider the regular season play, which gets you to the postseason. This is another problem for the Knicks. What are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
Like, we got some youth. We just need to keep doing what we've been doing, not giving away our draft picks,
yeah.
not trading away, you know what I'm saying, the talent that we do bring in, and let them go through their contracts. Maybe they turn into something, maybe they don't. Like,
They got to make some moves though. You know who to me is a perfect candidate for a move? Beal and Wall can't do it together. I think if you watch them, you've seen them for a few years. They're not meant to do it together. They need to find a way to get one of those two. You know what I mean? You either bring in the Super Bowl handler and John Wall who could feed KP like crazy, or you bring in the two guard Beal who could play defense, shoot the three, good handle, get his own shot. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be trying to poach one of them two from the Wizards.
point guard is the answer.
You know?
yeah, I'd like. See, I talk a lot of shit about John Wall. You know what I'm saying? Because he has all the tools to be the best point guard in the league, but his ego doesn't allow him to be at times. You know, so sometimes he got it all clicking, and you're like, this guy is it.
Right.
And other times you're like, okay, you're trying to convince me that you're it. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being it. And I think being in New York could allow him. There'd be enough things to satiate his ego, so he wouldn't have to try to be that guy. Cause
Right? And he would love the stage.
yeah,
He would love the
you'd already
stage.
be on the stage. Like, you don't have. You're doing too
He's
much.
built for New York basketball.
Just be on the
He's built for
stage.
New York. I would
Yeah.
love to see John Wall playing for the Knicks.
Either way you slice it,
You
that
know?
point guard. If we
Right.
ain't got that point guard,
Right.
that proven point guard, I don't think we're going anywhere anytime soon. Because even though I like Little Kenya, if that's how you say his name, and who's the other kid we got? That we were
Moutier?
supposed to draft, Moutier. I like him.
And
But are they-
don't forget Trey
Burke
Burke.
looked like he the
Okay.
guy, man.
Trey Burke
And I didn't even
shows
get that. I
a
didn't have to
good
watch nothing. All I had to see was the stat line.
Like,
Burke seems like he's the guy that should be.
He has his
should be heading that
moments.
shit.
He has his moments. Consistency. I haven't really seen that part, but
Right.
when he's
Put him in there
on,
with everybody.
he's
KP
on.
healthy. You know, maybe a third option.
We got a
You
lot
know,
of iffy guys
Hardaway
we
can't
can
stay
do.
healthy.
Hardaway's
You know?
another one, man. I mean,
Right.
this guy will like score 56 one night, come back the next night, miss a dunk. Have a guy
Miss
who was split
56.
over his head and dunk on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not the guy. He's somebody that needs to just play the back seat.
Right, he should
to
be number
somebody
3,
else.
number 4.
he's a J.R. Smith. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. He
If
should be
he's
3 or
like
4.
5, 6, you're gonna love him.
Right.
Some nights he's gonna drop 30. Some nights she's not gonna be there, and you're not gonna care because you got 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? 4, 3, 2, and 1. You know what I'm saying? Doing what they're doing, and I like the 3 young point guards. You know what I'm saying? And what I like most about Frank is he works well with Moutier. He works well with Burke. He works well with Hardaway. Like, he guards 1, 2, 3.
Right.
I've seen him guard power forwards every once in a while. Like,
You like him coming off the bench, though.
no.
Off the
You know,
bench.
players like that, you start. Those
See, I'm trying to win like
Those
now,
are
not like
basketball
10 years and shit.
like, those are
like
basketball players.
he could be that guy. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. He got the ingredients, right?
Yes.
But it's going to take a while for them things to sit in the pot and simmer and be ready. How long have we gone through this shit, man? You know what I mean? We need to win,
I
man.
feel like he's gonna be.
And we got money to spend, bro.
Oh yeah,
got
spend
money.
the money.
You know what I
What
mean?
I'm saying is, don't. You got a lake bed set. Don't fucking rustle that shit up. Get the waters murky, and you don't know what you got. Just like let the youngins play, and
Ooh.
put good shit on top of it. Bring another draft pick in. Bring some young talent.
So you need that early draft pick this week too, though.
Free agency though. Nobody thinking free agency.
Yes, free agency.
Got a chance.
Bring more young talent.
I think they got a better chance of doing a trade than getting free agency though. They got to find a way to get a good player off a team that don't want to be there.
What are they going to trade?
You know, picks.
Trade their draft pick.
Yeah, but
that's
not
what
this one.
Saying, don't do.
No, I'm saying, but here's my thing, right? Like, let's say, for example, you get your first round pick this year, and let's say it's number 3, and you get one of those. There's like 5 or 6 players they said this year that should be real solid. So you get one of those top 3, and you say, all right, I'll trade you, DC, my first round pick next year, plus Tim Hardaway, and I'll eat some money for John Wall. Boom, I bring in John Wall. Now I go to the free agent market and I say, come on in. I got John Wall. I got a first round pick this year that was the top 3. I got Porzingis. I keep O'Quinn. Love O'Quinn. He's the kind of cat you need around on this team. Like, there's some guys you just don't let go. Cantor. You know what I mean? Like, for your identity. Like, I want these guys to be the goons. You know, but I think that's where they can do that by getting rid of a pick and it don't kill you. Because at least you say, all right, now we got a really attractive 4 or 5 players that we could say, you know, you're going to want to be a part of this. You could probably help us, you know, get over the top. You know, bringing that next piece.
I see what you're saying.
You know?
I see what you're saying. Basically make it more attractive for the free agents to even want to come in the first place.
Yeah, you got to have the destination first. You know, you can't promise them the pie in the sky like, yo, this is what we want to do. Nah, here it is. You the guy. You the last piece.
I just think that floor general is needed, man. The one thing about, and not to cut you off, but Frank is a little too mellow for me, man. You know what I mean? Now he pushed LeBron. I give him his props. He pushed him. That was dope. He's 19, exactly. So if he ain't got it by 19, he been alive 19 years, and he ain't got the eye of the tiger now. I don't know how he gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I like Frank. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, he got the work ethic.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't gonna doubt him. But if we can get somebody that's solidified to come in and play that role, I want it.
I feel you.
I ain't got a problem with Frank coming up that bench.
What you were talking about, like making it more attractive, with like O'Quinn and Cantor, they might have played themselves into contracts bigger than we can, you know what I'm saying, justify giving them. But, you know what I'm saying, but that might actually play into making it more attractive. You know what I'm saying? People might be like, all right, I can go to New York, ball out, have an O'Quinn, Cantor, do my Beasley, and niggas gonna throw some bread at it. You know what I'm saying? And it's,
oh man, the Beasley thing.
And at the same time, you got the young point guards, you're letting them play. You got Cornette at the back of the bench. You got Troy, Williams. You playing all these young players, and like you said, when you're ready to make that trade, you got some pieces. Like, we just got.
I like that kid Doxson too. I like his game.
Yeah,
he's aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, he looks a little like Dennis Smith Jr. as far as he looks like he's a little aggressive with the ball. I like that. You know, keep the other team on their heels. You know.
See, but we always get these guys that like come out of nowhere. The Steve Novaks. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, and they got this spark for like a year. The Jeremy Lin's and shit, and then we just never hear from them again, man. I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of waiting to see who this guy's gonna be.
Yeah, you want guys.
You know
that
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want let's bring the guys in that have already, and let's put a team together. We bought a guy in, and we put no team around him for all those years that he was there. Melo.
Ewing? Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Melo wasted the best years of his career here. And like a G.
Crazy.
Like the one thing that's going to be a shame, I hope somebody does a documentary on his career here because it's fascinating. He might be the only star player that I've ever seen in a big market that didn't run when the team was bad, when the pressure was high, when all kind of craziness was going on. Every night my man just did nothing but show up and did his job. And they hated him.
Yeah.
They hated him.
Yeah, like Ewing got
you know, like they hated him.
Melo?
And I could never wrap my head around it where I'm like, yo, listen, this guy literally every night has no help. They'd be like, oh, he shoots the ball all the time. I'm like, yo, do you see how often they pass him the ball with 5 seconds left?
Please!
And it's like, he has to shoot the ball.
Take the last shot.
He got no choice. And it was just like, I look at him now, right? He's a shell of who he was because he's not the same player no more. But it's like, damn. He could have done so much if he would have had a team that was confident around him with what he did well.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Again, he's not a perfect player, but the guy was so good. If he would have had some help, they could have had some things happening.
His skill set is similar to Durant's, where if you ask him to be everything for you, he's going to let you down because what he does the best is not worry about other things.
Get buckets. Get buckets. That's what he did.